Good day to you, ma'am. Welcome to Ohio Village.
Oh, thank you. Growing up, my parents used to always take us on vacation to different historic places around the country with historic villages, buildings, and actors walking around in costume. I secretly always wanted to be one, so today I'm going to figure out how to do that at the Ohio Village.
To find out more on how to become a character in the village, I caught up with Mike Fallon, who is the coordinator of interpretive services.
Here in the Ohio Village, we have 3 levels of interpretation. The first level is an entry level, which is a t-shirt volunteer, and that's exactly what you do. You wear a t-shirt that says you're a volunteer, and you're responsible for minimal information, and it's to see whether or not you really want to get your feet wet as an interpreter. The second level is third-person interpretation, which we put you in a costume or you stay in your street clothes, but generally you're in a costume, and you talk to the visitors from the present-day perspective. The most coveted is first-person interpretation, where you are dressed in a costume, you take on the persona or a character of someone who's living in the 1890s, and you talk to the visitor from that standpoint.
So I think I'm most interested in that first-person interpretation. What's the next step? Where do I start?
Well, the first thing you would have to do, just a minute, is fill out this volunteer application, which you can come in and pick up at our front desk in the lobby, or you can go online.
I think I'm really interested, so let's get started.
Let's get started.
Once my application was complete and accepted, Mike called me back in for an interview, which is the next step in the process.
The first question I'm going to ask you is, why do you want to become an interpreter in the first place?
Well, I've done theater my whole life and I love history, so I thought it would be the perfect way to combine the two.
It's not about acting so much as it is interacting. So do you like to talk with people? Do you like to show them things? Do you like to explain things? Do you like to help them take a trip with you back in time?
What basically are you trying to get out of this interview process? What are those things that you see in someone?
Well, one of the things obviously is, are those people really good with people? Some people say they have people skills, but we need to see that for ourselves, which is why we insist upon a face-to-face interview. The other thing is, do they really have the commitment? We're going to ask you for a lot of your time, and we're also going to ask you to be working in some conditions that are going to be somewhat less than pleasant. In other words, if you go on to a first-person class, you're not going to be in an air-conditioned building. You're going to be wearing layers of clothes on a hot summer day. So all of those things working together so that we give an accurate picture of the past that we're portraying.
So let's say we get through this interview and I make it. So what's the next step?
Our entry-level position, which is a t-shirt volunteer. That involves you coming in for one evening. We give you a basic manual of facts about the Ohio Village. We take you on a walk through the village. You read that manual when you take it home, and you come back and you're ready to start your journey as an interpreter.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, thanks.
I was just explaining that this village was established in 1898. The Schmidts, Annalie Schmidt and her son live in this house.
I think you missed a spot right there.
There you go.
You're trying to. That's right. Get it all out.
Hi, Diana. How'd it go today?
It was good. There was actually a lot of slow times, but when people were in the house, it was fantastic. I especially loved when I was able to let them interact with the space. I thought that was a lot of fun.
But you got to interact with people and tell them about history and immerse them in history through activities, right?
I did, and I learned a lot myself in the process.
Let me introduce you to somebody who's been through the entire process from start to finish. Hey, Joe, you want to come in here a minute, please? I have somebody I want you to meet.
So you've gone through this process.
I have.
How long were you a t-shirt volunteer?
I was a t-shirt volunteer for the first summer, and then I took the third-person training that fall, and then the following spring I took first-person training. So my second summer, I jumped right in with a character and first-person training.
Normally, the first question I'm going to ask you in that first-person class is, what's your purpose? Why are you taking up space in the village? Why are you breathing the air of the village? What makes you special to our 1890s community?
Journalism, women in journalism,
And
which
since
is what I do
that
already.
seems to be what you're doing. By the 1890s, we had women in journalism, in papers reporting. Nellie Bly, probably the most famous of all of them. So perhaps that would be a good place for you to start.
Okay, so I think probably what I need to be doing now is starting to do that research.
It's research, research, and then you research some more.
There are many ways I'm researching to be an interpreter. Right now I'm at the Ohio History Center, utilizing their library. I'm looking up history in the 1890s of the nation, of Ohio, of women's roles at the time. And at the same time, I'm taking a first-person interpreter class. It lasts about 6 weeks. All this research and training is really to get me ready to be an interpreter.
This is the Ohio Village newspaper, known as the Telegraphic Advertiser, and it's a very important function in the village because it's what gives everybody their news. So you, as a female journalist working in the Ohio Village, would have a week to gather your stories from the visitors, from the people in the village, and then you would come here and this is your base of operations.
What type of stories would I be reporting on back then as a woman?
You would talk about the fact that women are very adamant about getting the vote. They're working for women's rights. Child labor laws are very big at this point in time.
So I suppose I would write my stories down on paper, but I'm seeing a typewriter over here, so is this where I would type out my stories?
No computers in the 1890s.
Yes.
This is indeed what you're going to be doing. You're going to be taking your stories in longhand on a notepad and then transferring them to the typewriter, where then Mr. Klosterman, who is the editor, will read them and decide whether or not your story will be approved.
Well, I will have to practice on this before I do anything, but I think I definitely would like to become a journalist in the village. So what's the next step?
Well, the next step would be for me to take you over to meet our costume people and have them put you into costume. Let me introduce you to our costume specialist. This is Robin Shurik. She's an education specialist, but also one of our costume specialists. Robin, this is Diana. She's one of our new first-person volunteers.
Ooh.
And you're going to need to help her with her character. The character that she has selected is a journalist for the newspaper. I will leave the two of you to work your magic.
Very good,
Yeah.
thank you. Well, as a journalist, you're a businesswoman, and this is the time when this tailored look is coming in for women. A little bit of lace, maybe at your throat, maybe a little bit, but not a lot. A skirt and a plain blouse, but one that has some poof to it, or perhaps a double poofed sleeve there. And yes, they're quite large. That's the idea.
So how do I start assembling my own costume?
You start from the skin out.
Wow, that sounds a little bit...
Well, you have to start with the right foundation garments.
Okay.
And that would be your petticoats, your corset, that sort of thing.
So once I've got my costume made and I've gone through my first person interpreter class, done all my research and talked with Mike and checked in and made sure he's good, am I ready for my first person interpreter experience in the village?
You are.
Well, I'm ready. I've done all my training and today is my first day as a first-person interpreter. So when I walk out this door, I will no longer be Diana. I will be Helen Armstrong, a journalist for the Telegraphic Advertiser. Here I go. Good day, welcome to the Ohio Village.
I thought for my first opinion piece as a journalist, I would love to see what the village thinks about women voting. I started out with a fellow woman interpreter.
Pardon me, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
I'm Helen Armstrong with the Telegraphic Advertiser, and I'm doing a story on the women's vote.
All right.
So, what do you feel about women voting?
Well, I think it's something that definitely needs to happen, and I think it's going to be something that is going to affect the most change, especially with child labor laws. That's an issue very dear to many women, and I think women voting is the only way we're going to solve that.
As part of my piece, I also needed to get a man to weigh in on the issue. I headed over to P. Wiley's Emporium to see what he thought.
So, what is your view on the women's vote?
They do not have a vote. What are you talking about? Women, you mean the possibility in the future?
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
I don't know that women have the experience or the intelligence or the ability to run the country. The men have done it for all these years. So no, I'm fairly strong, as you can tell, about that issue, and I hope it's a long, long time before that ever happens. I thank you very much for your time here. Good luck on your efforts to get
Thank you.
women voting.
Right.
That reaction did not surprise me because it was a common opinion of many men at that time. To finish my story, I also wanted to include the opinions of a couple of outside visitors to the village.
So right now the men vote for the women. Are you comfortable with that?
No. No.
What about you, sir?
I believe women have the right to vote. I think somebody else needs to listen to her complaints.
With enough opinions to write my story, I head back to type it out.
Wow, that was an incredible experience. All that hard work really paid off.
So how'd it go?
Oh, it was great. It was such a different experience to actually be in character, to be an interpreter, and I really enjoyed how all the interpreters had their own storylines and they all worked together.
Well, that's what makes Ohio Village unique. Each of the characters have their own unique backstory, which they have researched and put together, as you well know, because you researched and put together your character. And all of those stories blend together into a very fine tapestry which represents accurately, we hope, the life that would have existed here in a small village like this in the 1890s in Ohio.
This fulfilled a dream I've always had, to be a first-person interpreter, so thank you very much.
Thank you.